Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Klesh Guitars. So today, from my last video that you may have seen, I picked 24 morels, about 10 pounds of oyster mushrooms here. These are nice and juicy and plump. These things have been soaking in water for about a day now. And I mean, look at that. They just juice up like that. So this video, I'm gonna teach you guys a recipe that I've not tried before, but everybody recommends it. And a lot of people saw the mushroom hunting video and they wanna see, well, how do you cook them? So these are all the morels split in half. As you can see here, I just split them in half. They've been soaking in water, some of them for a couple days, but I think they'll be fine. And while they were soaking, I dumped the water off because this water that they've been soaking in actually contains morel spores. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna spread this around near a cottonwood area near my apartment so I don't have to travel as far. Hopefully they'll take for next year. Basically right here what we have is a cup of morel seeds. I also took some of the oyster mushrooms and sliced them about a 1/4 inch thick just to show you guys that you can do this with the morels and the oysters at the same time. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fry these things in a batter. This mixture here is 3 eggs and a 1/4 cup of half and half. This is just some regular white flour. Alright, so we're gonna start off by taking our morels and putting them in the flour here. So we'll just take everything and put it in the flour. We'll mix this up really well, get everything coated. And then we'll put them over here into the egg and half mixture. Alright, glad I'm doing this outside because I make a mess. Okay, now we're just gonna mix these in with the egg batter, get everything coated. And then as they're coated, we put them right back in the flour. Man, this is messy if you use your hands. Alright, I think I need to add some more flour to this. Alright, so I just dumped a bunch more flour on there, washed my hands, and let's get them dirty again. I just want to make sure everything's covered in flour. Alright, so as you can tell, they are covered, and we're ready to fry them up. So I'll show you how to do that. Alright, we have our morels and our oyster mushrooms here. And in the pan, we just have a pretty deep pan here. I've got some butter in there, about a half a stick of butter. I'm just gonna melt that butter down. All right, our butter's melted, and here we go. We'll just throw these in. All right, just gonna cook them until they look done, I guess. I'm gonna turn the heat down to about medium high, like 6.5, I guess. We'll see how that works. It seems like it's smoking a little too much. Kind of looks like scrambled eggs. That's what we're looking for. We want the entire thing to have like that golden brown on it. Yeah, these are turning out pretty good so far. Smell looks good. Alright, we're getting a little bit closer to being done here. I want them to be completely crispy and brown though before I try to eat them. I'm just going to add some pepper and salt. Not a lot, just a little bit. Yeah. Alright, these are just about done. Maybe a little bit longer. Alright, I think these are done. Now I'll just get them onto a plate. That's a lot, actually. I wasn't expecting to make that much. But when you add the flour and the egg, they kind of double in size. So yeah, man. Awesome. I'm not going to put them on a plate. You already know what they're going to look like on a plate, but there you go. Fried morels and oyster mushrooms.